I went to the Minster and I sat down, and in front of me was a newsletter, and right at the top of the newsletter was, "We are looking for people to be in the York Mystery Plays." I just went along to the open meeting. It sounded so exciting. It sounded like this huge, big project, and I thought, I can't possibly not be a part of it.
As soon as I saw that it was going to be produced in Minster again, having been in the 2000 Mystery Plays, I thought, this is something I can't miss out on. I think the Minster is probably one of the most iconic buildings in our country, and certainly in York I think it holds a very special place in people's minds. To have the plays, which again hold a very special place in the people of York's background, history, it's just a beautiful combination coming together to produce an incredible production.
It's so nice that it's such a community event. I mean, you've got so many different age groups, so there's a fantastic junior cast who are there all the way up to, you know, people who are retired. You've got people like me who have day jobs, students, loads of different people, and it's been so nice to just be part of the community.
The Mystery Plays have really helped me develop as an actress, networking with just other people, like-minded people from all different areas and demographics and walks of life who I would love to work with afterwards. My time here is really boosts my confidence as an actress in York, but is also potentially open new opportunities for me. I've made friends for life through these Mystery Plays, and I will always cherish the time that I had being part of the cast. I'm so lucky to have the role that I have and to be a part of it.
Working with a cast of this size on a project of this nature is different in every way from any other project that I've worked on. You have to think on a very big scale. You have to think very carefully about how you conduct yourself and conduct rehearsals with a big company. You always have to be 3-4 steps ahead and thinking about the next thing. The difference between a community cast and a professional cast have been nearly nothing. They've been as professional, they've been as enthusiastic, they've been as committed. They have acted brilliantly, they have been wonderful in every way, and it's been one of the privileges of my career to work with all these people.
The cast for this year's Mystery Plays did brilliantly. There's no other word for it. This was a long commitment in terms of rehearsal time, an incredibly long commitment in terms of performance run, and they just did it. Yes, they were exhausted, but they were still smiling at the end of it. We got 4 out of 5 stars in The Guardian, we got 4 out of 5 stars in The Observer, and that was on exactly the same judgment basis as any professional theatre in the West End or Manchester or wherever. We ended up with a company of about 400 people, of whom maybe 10% in total were on the payroll. Everybody else was a volunteer. And they came in their droves and they gave of their time and their hearts and their enthusiasm, and they didn't stop giving. And to all of them, a big, brilliant thank you, because without them, there is no show.
It's been the most exciting and demanding thing that I've been involved in my 4 years so far at York Minster, because it has had an implication for every part of our life, and the whole of the Minster has had to pull together and work in new ways and found new energy and skills. The plays themselves were a wonderful experience of seeing the stories of the Bible told by the people of York and Yorkshire in their language, and a language and an art form that's been inherited from centuries back. We increased the number of people who are connected with the life of the Minster hugely, and that's one of the major things that we had wanted to do and that we continue to want to do in our work at the Minster. I would like to thank all those who had confidence in this project from the start, who were prepared to back it financially, not least members of chapter, and it has demanded so much from so many people, volunteers, staff, visitors, who had to put up with a very large rig in the middle of the nave. They come across the world to see, but particularly to colleagues who worked very, very long hours, first thing in the morning to last thing at night, making sure that everything went as well as it possibly could. The willingness, the energy, the commitment that was shown was quite extraordinary, and I'm immensely grateful to them.